Hey guys, thanks for joining us on another battle report. Today we're going to be doing a first play of Kill Team, the new 40k skirmish game. So we're going to be doing just a quick battle just to get familiar with the mechanics and get to going with the game engine, and then we'll probably do a campaign. Because with me I have John.
Oh yeah.
And Michael.
Oh, we're doing that, are we?
Yeah. Oh God.
Man down.
Just pretend I'm doing that. So we're using a lot of the new starter stuffs. We've got obviously the new starter buildings, which Mike hasn't finished painting yet.
Sorry.
Oh, they're done. I'm pretty sure they're done.
And then he's
That is
bought
my usual quality.
yeah, he's got the Space Marine expansion, and so he's got some extra of those buildings and stuff like that. So this is the board we're playing. What mission are we doing?
We are doing the bog standard mission that it recommends you start with, which I'm frantically flicking.
So regale us with the mission, Michael.
So we are playing the recommended first mission, which is called Covert War. So we're going to start on either side of the battlefield as Jason and John are lined up. We have two objectives on the table. We have down here a collection of barrels on the back of a wrecked out Chimera. And over here we have these little power conduits with these little sockets that have power things inside. Who knows what the technical term is. So they'll set up on the board as they normally would. They don't know which objective they're playing for as yet, and then we'll randomise at the start of the game which of those is the primary objective, and whoever controls that at the end of the game wins. By controlling it, you have to have as many models as possible within 3 inches of the objective, and the person who has the most is the winner. So we'll see how they get on at the end.
Okay. And the kill teams we're using is we're doing 77 points, John.
Sorry. It's an odd point system.
One other thing to note is we're using command points, but we're not using all of the stratagems. We're just using the basic 6 stratagems to keep it a bit simpler for our first game.
Cool. So I've just chosen a very basic kill team to begin with. So I've got a sergeant with a plasma sword and a plasma pistol. Power sword. Yeah. And then I've got 2 veteran scions, and then 3 normal scions, and then this guy's got a flamer, and then I've got a normal guardsman with a sniper rifle. So that's my 77 points. Very basic. They just come in and check out the area. Let's have a look.
This is the reason it's 77 points. That's alright, I'll put them up here.
Okay.
So we have an auto goon, another auto goon. They're just standard doofers. Then my leader, I haven't actually got a leader painted up yet, so he's going to be my boss for today. He intends to hide at the back and not get shot. I have a grenadier who is going to be a sniper, or what are they called? It's not a sniper.
It depends what you want him to be.
You
Do you
know,
want him to be a
the
sniper or...
reroll one dude.
Yeah, sniper.
Yeah, sniper dude with a grenade launcher.
So when they're saying these terms, you get to choose a leader who gets a special power for being the leader of the unit, and you get to choose 3 other people who get a certain specialism. So Jason's got a couple of veterans, and he's also got a sniper who is his sniper. Should be chosen different terms.
He's got more than one veteran. He's a sniper dude. He's a heavy gunner dude, so he negates the...
Yeah, -1 for moving.
Then I've got a combat specialist.
A genestealer would be described as a combat specialist,
Yeah.
I would agree.
And then he bought...
Wait till he fluffs his attacks against a lowly guardsman sniper.
Yeah, we'll see.
He bought his mates. There's 3 other stealers as well.
Jason, you appear to be outnumbered by things that are better than you. How does that work?
Story of my life.
Just look in this room.
So yeah. So this is the game. The setup, everything's ready to go. So we'll start soon. See you in a bit. All right, we're just about to start first turn, but I'll just show you the deployment and all John's shenanigans. I got on my stratagems. I got scout, so I've scouted my flamer.
Pre-range
He
scouting
randomly
phase.
rolled it.
Yeah.
Jason
And my
randomly
sniper.
rolled his scouting phase.
To be fair, I did too.
So I got a flamer just behind the barrels over there, and then I've got 2 of my veterans on this side, and then I've got all my normal basic guys over here with the sergeant giving them morale bonuses, sniper up at the top here, and that's my deployment. Very simple, very basic.
Deployment is done, for those that don't know. You deploy 1 model at a time each, so you kind of like see how it's going. Jason's scouting phase let him keep 2 models back to deploy after he'd seen where all of John's went.
I, of course, at the time didn't know that he was going to start in my face.
Yeah.
So John deployed mostly down there, and then point out what happened,
I
John.
had some stealers here, 3 of them there. The auto gooners and leader were just behind here. He didn't move anywhere, and the grenade launcher didn't actually move anywhere. So they actually started their deployment there, those 3. But then I randomly rolled my initial pre-game
Scouting
strategy.
phase.
Scouting phase, thank you, and got the whatever the hell number
Advanced
5 is.
Forward deployment type of thing.
Exactly right. Which
So
is
you've
the
got
one I
to
was gonna
move
choose.
2 models for free.
Indeed. So I moved him up, who got to do an advance as well. I rolled a 6 for him, so he's movement 8.
Yeah.
Standard.
14
He
inch.
just
He
went
raced.
over there. Another one behind here, which I regret having to point at now because I think Jason would have forgotten about it. He just hopped over and hid there. Then on top of that, because I'm genestealer Colt, I get to roll a d6 before the game, and on a 5+, I can make a free 6-inch move with anybody. I actually cheated there again.
You shot me.
I know, right? So genestealers, I don't think can actually do that because they're borrowed from the Tyrannid.
Aha, so maybe those two need to
Force.
move back.
So he's going to go back there, and that dude's going to go back there. But
Well,
these
this is a
standard
first
neophytes
place
and everything-
video.
Yeah. We will get some rules wrong.
I played it last night though, and I wanted to remember that. But there we go. So the genestealers don't actually get to do the genestealer cult specific doofer.
Strange.
So the only two that actually did was those two guys behind the Chimera.
Yeah, but they've moved up.
Yeah,
2 guys in orange.
They've done the move.
Great.
Okay.
So we're on to roll for first turn.
Yep, that we are.
So let's go. Initiative.
2d6.
So 2d6, the highest person
I got
has
7.
to go
8.
first.
No.
So John is the player of initiative this turn. You roll
Which is
initiative at
not
the
good.
start
I
of
would
each
have actually
turn.
preferred to have gone second for that.
Why?
You can
Well,
now
just to make the game longer.
All right.
You can now react. So I'm going to do a. This is going to be painful. He's going to charge him.
Okay.
So John moves all of his models first, then Jason moves all of his models.
Yeah. He's going
So
charge.
Jason, you get to do a charge reaction. Because you haven't moved yet, you get to choose out of 2 charge reactions. You get Overwatch, which is firing, hitting on 6s, just like normal 40k, or you can back away, retreat.
Because
I
That
didn't
moves
realise-
you 3 inches away, but he's so close he's still going to get you with a 2d6
Also,
charge.
that's
I
a
didn't realise
flamer.
that's a flamer.
Yeah.
That's a flamer, so I just burn the shit out.
Yeah.
It's literally. D6
I mean, I would be
or
careful.
hit.
They are fuel barrels there. I'm not sure I'd unload my flamer right next to them. But...
Well, I'm gonna die either way. You might as
So
well
John's going to charge. You do your Overwatch right now. So it's d6 hits,
Okay.
2 strength 4 hits. Remember, you have command reroll. One thing at the start of each
Oh,
turn,
yes.
when your leader's alive, you gain an additional command point,
Oh.
and you gain a command point at the start of each turn, which you've got there already. So you should each have 2 now.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna use 1 to re-roll there.
Yeah, I think that might be a good choice. Try and keep your dude alive.
I'm
glad
two
you
again. So strength 4.
Toughness 4.
Is there
What's the
4?
wound?
4 plus.
1
wound.
Okay. I'm
No
gonna,
save mod.
I'm going to dodgy Genestealer to save it, and I dodge it.
Jeez, there's 5 up in Van.
So whatever.
Then now I do my roll. I get 5-inch.
5 inch, he's in there.
There we go. So that's good.
That's a dead flamer.
I'm also going to do. He's going to charge that man there. Now, here's an interesting thing. I don't think you can see me.
You cannot. Overwatch is done.
I can see you.
Can you?
Him?
Yeah, I can
I know
see
you can see him. Can your model see him?
I think you might be able to because that window.
Yeah, I can see him through the window.
Oh, that's lies.
I can
got
see.
an arch.
I can
He's
see the
got an
blue
arch
ridge
back.
back. Yeah.
The new terrain is quite interesting.
Okay.
They've made it so it's
You wanna-
reasonably line of sight blocking,
Boris.
and half
Boris.
of them are fully line of sight blocking. Yeah.
So
This
that
guy
man
there.
there. Can he see that man there?
The captain dude,
No, the other guy, the one, that guy there.
that guy there. I don't know. It's really on.
Yeah. I'm saying.
Okay,
you
we're
can.
going to go for a 50-50
No,
in this
I'm
place.
saying you can. You can
Spike
see.
on the
You can.
shoulder.
Oh, if you
Yeah.
can see a tiny spike, you can blow that spike off,
right.
it'll bleed out.
What am I doing?
Right, so you got the option again, reaction. You could fire at me.
Yep.
This guy's going to be on 6s though, because
With
he's
1
not
shot,
flamer.
because he's just got a
Yeah.
left gun.
2 shots.
2 shots if you're in
Within-
rapid fire range.
Alright.
You're within rapid fire range. However, you could do the fallback, which
Yeah.
will get you 3 inches
I'm thinking
away.
of the fullback one. Yeah.
Okay, when you fall back, you can't fire later on in the turn.
Okay.
So you don't get to shoot in the shooting phase.
It's 3 inches, isn't it?
Yep, 3 inches backwards.
I'm gonna move like this.
And you get loads of counters. You can try and remember what all your models do, but I think in this game we'll use the
Yes,
counters.
I
So
think
stick
we'll
that back,
do that.
that shows he's retreated.
So I get a 2d6 charge at you. 8. Is that
8
gonna be
inches.
enough?
I'm not sure. That might be enough, you know.
Does that
No.
get me within an inch?
No.
No, that's not within an
Well,
inch.
do you know what then? I'm going to use my dodgy genestealer ability and re-roll it.
Oh, what?
And I'm
John's
going to
got
roll.
all this
I'm
cheating
going to roll
stuff.
really high. No, I'm not.
5. So John still has to move closer to the enemy for that. So because it's designed for him sprinting forward, so he still has to move. I'm going to double check to see how far he has to move.
I'm going to. Okay.
Because I'm not sure
If
if,
I have
you
to move
fail
the
to get
full
there whether you
distance.
have to move the full distance or
Okay.
not. Make charge
I
move.
saw you coming a mile away.
I
man.
know, right?
Okay. The charge fails and the model is not said to have charged. However, the model can move up to its charge distance as long as that move takes it as close as possible to at least one of the targets of its charge and not within 1 inch of the enemy models. So you can
Can?
choose not to move at
Really?
all, but if you do move, you have to move the full distance as close as possible to that target. So I think it's to represent you either try and get there or you realise you're
do you
not
know
getting
what?
there and stay where you were.
I'm going to shuffle.
I can't imagine you would want to move.
No, I'm going to shuffle and do.
So you
that.
can't be shot through the window.
Not by everyone, anyway.
Yep. Okay, so that's him done.
I tell him. Oh no, I have to go closer. If I'm
You have to
so I'm
go
just gonna
as
hold
close
it,
as
yeah.
possible.
I'll just shift it around there. Okay, rest of the moves, I'm gonna just. When did we find out what objective is?
Oh, we should have done that already. So let's quickly roll this. 1, 2, 3. This objective is the important one. 4, 5, 6. It's the other one. It's the barrels in the middle. So I don't know if
course
people can
it is.
see the thing there. That is what we're fighting over today. That truck.
Right, this dude then is gonna hop into the truck.
Oh, he's going to try and hotwire it. I'm thinking it's not going anywhere with the tracks and the engine missing.
This dude is gonna hop.
Here's a dumbass cultist.
Yeah, that is true.
So they're just gonna chill out in there. I don't know why I'm going in there.
Yep.
Why am I going in there?
Don't
Who
know.
knows?
Can I call it airstrike onto the...
Yeah, maybe if we're using the real stratagems, but we're only using the basic ones.
This dude's gonna run over to the corner of that building. Hello!
so fast.
This one is gonna
They are gene stealers.
run over to here.
They're here to steal your trousers.
Nade launcher is gonna ready
That one.
himself. Thank you. He's gonna ready or whatever it is. Aim.
Yeah, so instead of moving, you can choose to ready, which means
Laser
you
beam.
get to fire first in the shooting
He's
phase.
gonna ready.
The movement phase is done, one player moves all of their models, the other player moves all of their models, whereas all the other phases of the game are done, you move or shoot one model, then the other player does one model.
And Bossman's gonna move up behind there as well. That is all of my moves. So now I'll move
Jason,
on to Jason.
over to your movements. So remember, you can move, you
Can you shoot into combat?
You can not shoot into combat, but you can retreat from combat, but I don't think you can do it
After
during the
the-
first turn.
That's correct.
So if he's charged you this turn, you can't retreat this turn. You have to stand there, get clawed up by a gene stealer first before trying to run away.
Alright, so this guy here, he's going to move to there. And then these two are going to go into ready.
Okay.
So
That's
whack
nice.
some ready tokens down on them.
And then there are two guys over here that's left. I don't know if they can draw a bead on anything. Oh, there's a guy hunting the door over there. So he is going to move to there. So you can see that guy by the door there.
Yep.
And this guy is going to jump this piece of terrain to there. So he can do the same.
Sounds legit.
And then my sniper is just going to move to there.
There we go.
You do still get to move your model that fell back 3 inches. He still gets to move normally, but he doesn't get to fire or do any reactions in that same
Good to
turn.
know.
Right,
Yeah.
So you can at least run for cover then.
Yeah,
can't
so
you?
basically he can keep on running, but he doesn't get the opportunity to fight people that turn with his
Right.
gun at least.
That's it.
Okay, so you've done all that. So John has initiative for the turn because he went first. So he chooses one of his models that is readied to shoot first. Then Jason gets to choose one of his models that is readied, and you do that until both players have run out of readied models, and then you do models that didn't ready to fire.
I mean, it's not. Ideally, I'd be shooting at his readied models to take them out, but I can't really see any. So I'm just going to go for closest
Okay.
of opportunity. So the grenade launcher, who's also an amazing shot, is going to fire a crack grenade.
Okay, so your ballistic skill is 4 plus.
I'm going to fire a frag grenade.
Frag grenade. So your ballistic skill is 4 plus. Let's work out the modifiers.
D6. I get 3.
3 shots. So 4+ to start with.
He's
He is
obscured.
obscured, so you get -1 if you're obscured. You get -1 if you're over half range. What range were you at?
12.
12.
Just under, in fact. So
Just under, so you're okay,
that's
because it's
in
24-inch range.
3 shots.
And you're not wounded, so you don't get a modifier for that either.
So it's 4+ normally, becoming 5s. That's 2.
Two hits.
Strength of 3, I would assume, versus
Yep.
the toughness
Guard
of 3.
strength, toughness of
4s,
3.
double 6.
Those dice are broken.
They have got to be loaded because this is ridiculous. I'm renowned for rolling handfuls.
2
of ones.
wounds on you, Jason.
Armor saves. You've got t-shirts.
Yep.
Yep.
He's
No, they get.
Is it 5 up?
They get 5 up. No modifier for frag grenades. So you get your 5 up
That's good.
saves.
5's up. Loaded.
made 1.
Get 1.
Made 1. So you have been wounded. They only have 1 wound. So normally in 40k, once you've lost your last wound, you just remove the model. But this is slightly different. We have to do what's known as an injury roll. So you roll an injury roll. Basically, on a 1, 2, or 3, that model has suffered a flesh wound. He stays on the table. There's a chance he will lose some morale later in the phase, but he gets -1 on most of his actions. On a 4, 5, or 6, he's out of action. But there are some modifiers to that. Firstly, the injured model is obscured from the point of view of the shooting model. So that is true. So there's -1 on the injury roll. That's good. Each flesh wound on the injured model, so if he had already suffered wound, would give him +1. So the more you've been wounded, the more chance you have of being taken out of the action. But because he hasn't been wounded already, he gets -1 to the roll. So it's basically a 1,
That's
2,
really
3, or 4
Yep.
that
So
he's
I
just
need
taken a flesh
5+
wound.
to get rid of you. Nope. Flesh
So
wound for you.
flesh
sir.
wound to him. Let's find a little flesh wound taken.
None
I'm
of these
assuming
things.
it's one of. Oh yeah, they're good.
I don't think we actually have flesh wound.
No,
That's
I'm
really annoying.
I'm going to dig those out. I've got some of them at home.
Yeah, I might get some more.
Yeah.
Because they give you shaken markers, but
Yeah.
nothing else. That is my first ready
Ah,
model.
I remember. You're supposed to mark it
Five.
on the little cards
Yes,
you get per character.
Because you're
So
going to
it's
have
my
names.
ready
Yeah.
shot next.
Yeah, so you choose one of your readied models.
This guy is going to fire that one behind the...
This one behind here. So
Yeah.
he's going to be in half. Oh no, he's using a hot shot las gun, so they've only got 18 inches
9
range
inches.
normally.
Who's the mouse?
Oh, move the mouse.
Move your mouse.
He hasn't got real mice. They're rats.
I think that's possibly in 9.
In 9, so you get 2 shots.
Yeah.
You're a stormtrooper, so your ballistic skill is usually 3+. You get -1 to hit because the genestealer is obscured. Yeah. Ooh. Oh no, that is 9.
Yeah.
Yep. So 2 shots, looking for 4 pluses.
One hit.
1 hit. Your strength of 3. He's toughness of 4, so you need a 5 to wound him.
Nope.
Okay. My
John's next readied model.
I'm going to do a crazy shot, and the laser beam is going to fire through the tiniest gap into his face.
Oh, nasty.
This is going to be max range, so it's -1 for the range, -1 for
Obscured. So he's got
lucky
-2
6.
to hit, needing a 6.
Lucky 6. No. And that's him fired.
Yeah, so that's him done.
Right, he will return fire, but not to that guy. He'll shoot this guy's hand
Shooting the
off.
genestealer again. I think you're slightly further back
Yeah,
this time,
that's
so I
gonna be
don't think
over
you're
9.
going to get
So
2
single
shots. So it's 1 shot, and unfortunately it's
Less
less
than
to
you
hit
missed.
because you're over half range, giving another
Negative
-1.
I missed.
I have no more ready
So that's
firers.
All
so
the
if you
ready's
have any
gone,
more-
so we again start with John with his models that weren't ready now choose to
Right,
fire.
I'm going to do this guy, and he's going to fire at your Sargente.
Oh, you can see the sun. Oh, there is a
Yeah.
giant door on the
Door,
front of
yeah.
that terrain, isn't there?
He is within 12. So we'll do 2 shots. Normally 4s, you're obscured. 5s within half, so no additional modifiers.
Yep.
5s. Double 1. I
Oh,
think I've run out of luck. Then it goes on to one of yours.
Okay, this guy over here. I don't know if actually knows that.
Same target.
you can see this guy.
Yeah, right, same target. He might be
You're
with...
definitely within 9.
Oh, he's within 9, yeah. So
So-
2 shots, you've got -1 to hit, so you're looking for 4s. Oh, 2
Oh,
hits.
Oh,
Looking for 5s.
Come on, lady.
Jason needs a win here.
There's
This
a
one.
There's a 5.
dodgy genestealer.
Oh,
6.
Dodged. Moving on. I'm going to do the next guy along. He's going to fire through the guy that just shot.
Okay.
Again, I think yes, definitely. 2 shots, obscured through the window. 5s,
Double
double
hit.
hit. But then it's 4s to wound.
That's a wound.
Wow.
1 wound. So you got your t-shirt again. That is a cunning
5
bit of
up.
die rolling.
Nope.
No, you're
Okay.
sirens, aren't you?
Yeah. I rolled a 2
it's,
anyway.
4
oh,
up,
okay.
isn't he? Yeah. Okay, so now we do the wound roll again.
Get
He's
out.
okay. No, because he's obscured.
Oh, that's naughty.
Isn't it one of the teardrops?
It is, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
John was trying to kill you, though.
Yeah, I was trying to kill you. I can only do that if you're literally in the open. So that's them fired.
So your next shot, Jace?
Oh man, I'm really glad that all three of these missed that guy.
Well, they all hit. They just ricocheted off, and he dodged out the way. And
This guy, yeah, is going to fire at the genestealer
This one?
over there, yeah.
if half your team can't kill one genestealer, how are you going to deal with the 4 that are charging you?
Oh, they'll be fine.
You put your head between your legs.
I recommend you use a flamer, Jason.
That's
Put that at
2
the back
shots.
so it's safe, and then move it forward to kill them.
2 shots. Oh!
2 hits.
2
I
hits.
could have used that on the
Still
wounding
5's
roll.
the wound though.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Dodgy Genestealer! No, not this time.
Oh, is it obscured?
Yes.
So you need to roll 5 or 6 to kill it, Jason. So
No.
it is also wounded.
A flesh
Or
wound.
flesh wounded.
I have 0 other firers because my boss is...
I got 2 more.
Yep, go for it. All yours then.
Alright, so the plasma pistol from this guy at the...
Jason,
wounded
do you want to
Plasma
overcharge it?
pistol?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
No, I'd recommend against it.
Fine, I'm alright then. So,
Single shot.
here's a hit.
It's a hit.
That's a plum hit.
Freeze to wound. It's a wound.
Negative lots, but I'm
Negative
gonna
lots for
dodge
his
it.
dodgy gene stealer.
No, I do not dodge it.
Okay, so
Same
you've wounded
again.
him, so same again. Is this on the wounded one?
Yes.
So this time you have taken it out because you get.
Plus
So you're
1.
looking for a 4
Minus
plus.
1.
You've got -1 because he's in cover, but +1 because he's already been wounded once. So he is out of there.
There's a nice little silhouette of a genestealer.
That was a tiny, tiny one. He's shrunk.
Jason, how come the silhouette's only got 2 arms?
Yeah.
In fact, has it
I
only
blew
got
off
1
the
arm?
other ones.
Shot him with a shrink ray as well.
Okay,
And then
John
my
doesn't have another shot. Have you got any more?
Back to you.
My sniper.
You've got a plethora of targets here. Oh, I might be lucky. I might not be.
You might not be what?
Can you see my boss?
Well, this guy.
No, this guy's the boss.
Oh.
I reckon you could get his mining laser guy though.
No, I can't see the boss. But
I reckon mining laser. He's the most dangerous.
I was tempted for the grenade launcher guy at the
Can
bottom.
you? Are they
Yeah.
both obscured?
Yes, everything's obscured.
The grenade launcher might be more dangerous in this game.
D6 shots.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's got loads of hits.
I'm going to go for him.
Okie dokie. So
Single
what
shot.
range are you at?
Within 12.
Within 12, so that's fine. Snipers have a special rule if they're using a sniper rifle. They don't suffer the -1 to hit for being at long range anyway.
Yeah, that's good.
And
So,
they can
because
reroll
he's your
ones.
sniper specialist, you get to re-roll ones.
Which is
Oh,
the
So
two.
you roll a
right in the middle. Okay.
Any more shooting?
I could use a reroll.
You could. You get command points back. You get 2 at the start of each turn.
You're going to re-roll that, surely.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
One start, one not. Oh, second time in a row. So
That
shit.
sucks. Okay.
So now we move on to combat phase.
Oh, actually, he was wounded, so it was
John
extra
ha-
-1, wasn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Forget
John
about
has
that.
initiative still, because he gets
Yes.
initiative on all phases of the game. So, John, your
You have
charger
to steal one of your dice.
gets to go
Oh, no,
first.
not
You
'cause
pick
that's
one
not
of your
my turn.
charges.
I
You've only got the
that
one, so
actually
it's
did,
unimportant for this phase.
He'll do it over there with a
How many
5.
attacks does the Gene Stealer have? Do you know
3
his stats?
standard.
3 standard.
So, 2 hits.
You roll a double 5 and a 2.
This
Ooh.
is strength of 4 versus your toughness 3, so 3's to wound.
A 6 and a 2.
Now that 6 becomes a -4 to your armor save. So
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
it. That
think-
seems fair.
I don't think you're going to be getting any save.
do I get a
You're not dead yet.
dodgy
You're
gene
not
stealer
dead
save?
yet. I just get to. I now have to roll for your injury.
Yep.
Now there's no obscuring, so it's a straight
And also, the way
standard
injury
roll.
works, just for future things, is he's hit you. Say if he hit you all 3 times, he
And
loses
wounded all
all
3.
and wounded all 3 times. You don't roll to kill for each wound. After resolving all those attacks into wounds, you then roll once to see if you're dead. So you don't keep on rolling until you die.
Right.
You roll to see if you're taken out, and then discard all the rest of the wounds that you would have taken. That
I'm surprised
for
it's
that
not
attack.
like +1 if you get more than 1.
Yeah,
through
I'm
or
slightly
something
surprised
like
that. I think it's to stop models that are super killy. Things like Harlequins get 4 attacks
Oh my
base.
god! What?
To just and that's base. They
Right.
get extras for other things.
I would say it's manic.
To
Well,
stop
like
them
guaranteed
auto-killing,
killing,
yeah.
Anyways, injury roll 4.
Here comes
The
that 1.
dude.
3.
Flesh wound.
Flesh wound. So the guardsman
Another one.
stands up to it. So John, do you have any charges, Jason?
Nope.
So then we move over to John. He doesn't have any charges left.
Do I get to
Nobody
fight
else
back?
is in
No,
combat.
you have to do it in this order, just so
Oh,
people
right.
know the order we did. So you do all charges first from both sides, swapping each time. Then we go to John. If he had any other model that didn't charge that was in combat, he would get to hit
No, I'm
first.
going to kill you now.
And then we get to go to you, Jason. So guardsman in
Oh
combat.
god!
So normally a guardsman in combat hits on a 4.
Flesh wound though.
But you are flesh wounded, meaning you only hit on a
5.
5, and you've only got 1 attack because you're a bog standard. Oh, it's a hit! Come on, Jason. Club him with your flamer.
You need that against a wound though.
6. Oh, 1.
Okay, now we move on to the semi-complicated phase of the game. So we've done all combat,
yes.
we've done all shooting.
Oh, morale.
We now move on to the morale phase, which is the most different to a normal 40k phase. So the first thing you do is you check if your kill team is broken. If all the models in a kill team currently have flesh wounds or are shaken or are taken out of action, i.e. dead, that kill team is broken. So that doesn't happen to either of your kill teams. Otherwise, if more than half of the models in your kill team currently have flesh wounds or are shaken or are taken out of action, then it may be broken.
I've got
So,
3 out of my 8.
You've got 3 out of your 8, so you're fine. John's obviously fine because you've only scratched one of them.
And
So
killed
He
one.
actually killed the one that was
Yeah.
scratched.
So none of your kill teams are broken, that's fine. The next thing you do, weirdly, is remove shaken tokens. At this point, you don't even know what a shaken token is because they haven't come up in the rules.
Yeah.
So it's a bit strange, but you remove shaken tokens. It makes sense in a moment. And then you take nerve tests. You must take a nerve test for each of your models that has a flesh wound, and for all your other models if your kill team is broken. So if you have been broken, your morale as a whole is really suffering, and there's a chance you'll back away and not really want to fight. In campaign games, this is quite important because you can choose to retreat your kill team at the end of a phase. So if all your stuff is starting to get shaken and such, you will choose to retreat to not lose any more models. So, but in this case, we take a nerve test for every model that has a flesh wound. Kill teams aren't broken, so we don't need to do the others. To take a nerve test, you roll a dice and you do a test for a model, roll a d6 and add these following modifiers. And then if you roll higher than the leadership of the model, then you are shaken. Shaken models get to do nothing in the next turn. They just sit there until you get to the remove shaken token step. So the modifiers are each other friendly model that is shaken or is out of action on your whole kill team. So it can be quite a lot of modifiers. I think it's there to counteract massive kill teams of like 20 models. And you get...
I thought 10 was the max.
10 is the max for match play type of thing, but you can field up to 20 in the base rules of the game. And for each other friendly model, other than shaken models, within 2 inches of the model taking the test, you get -1 to the roll, so you're less likely to shake. So if you've got all the other injured and such models on your team, you're worried a bit, but if you've got your friends nearby, they bolster you up. So, Jason, go through your models.
So this guy here,
This guy here,
he's got a wound.
how many other models on your kill team are out of action or shaken? I don't think there's any,
None,
are
I
there?
think
None.
So you've got no pluses on it. Have you got any friendly models within 2 inches?
No, straight
No.
roll. I don't think you can fail these.
Yeah, I'm going to check what a guardsman morale is.
It's leadership 6 at least, I think.
Leadership at least 6 though.
You get the
should be
-1 for
fine.
having a flesh wound on yourself.
No, that doesn't
That
apply
is
to
the
these.
only,
Yeah.
that's the trigger for taking
Yeah, that
a-
triggers you. A guardsman's
6.
leadership is 6.
You can't
So you
fail it.
can't fail it. Awesome.
So you're fine. He's alright, and the other one's alright.
I'll go bother rolling for the other 2 then.
Yeah.
Alright, is that the end of the round?
Yeah, so none of your other models can fail. That's quite interesting. I hadn't done the morale phase before. The fact that you can't fail until some of your models are taken out in
interesting,
general, that's
yeah.
quite good. I like that.
Okay.
So now we go to the start of the next turn. So we roll for initiative again. So it's just a flat 2d6 roll. The winner has to go first.
I got
it's
9.
Oh,
That's
Jason
very
needed
high.
that.
Yes.
Okay, so Jason gets to move all of his models
Can
first.
I use a command point to re-roll my...
You cannot. It even specifically says what you can use command points for. I think
there
they
we go.
learned from 40k that
You can't-
re-roll any dice. It
Yeah,
applies to a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of die rolls in the game.
A lot.
This, it says all the different dice you can re-roll.
Your movement phase, Jason.
Okay.
Any charges to be declared?
Is this guy stuck in combat still?
No, you can retreat from combat, but just like in 40k, you don't get to fire that turn.
Only in the turn that you are charged, you cannot disengage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you take it as a fallback reaction.
Yeah.
I don't think I can escape this genestealer.
But remember, you're going to get to fire first. So he's going to charge at one of your guys, maybe.
But I
You
won't
might be able to charge reaction, get 3 inches away. It's difficult when he's right in amongst you. You're going to have to rely on Overwatch.
Okay, well, I think... Where's the other genestealers? Oh, there's one over there.
That's the combat specialist, and then the normal one there.
Okay.
Jason looks to be in trouble here.
No, you'll be surprised that I think guard are quite resilient. He's
So
got
they
more
can
guns.
They can move 6, right?
They can move 6, I believe.
Yes.
Let's
gonna
check.
move- he's gonna
Don't
move
know a
to
guardsman's stat line. It's a sad state of affairs.
6 falls up,
Yep.
Strength 3, toughness 3. No initiative stat anymore,
No.
but it would have been 3.
He's gonna move. He's gonna move to there.
Yep.
And then he is gonna jump back over this way. So that's, what is that, 3 to get over there?
No,
No,
it's,
you-
you just vault it.
One of the advanced terrain rules is that you can basically vault over something that is no more than 1.5 inches high and 1.5 inches wide. You basically stick your hand on top and run over it, Gears of War style.
He's gonna come behind his...
Gather in a big
wow,
blob.
conga line.
So my theory is that these two are gonna come in. I'm trying to get away from that one. So this guy is also gonna move, and he's gonna move.
Remember, you can
Shit.
just ready as an option here as well.
Look,
This gives you.
This guy's gonna ready. He's gonna ready. And where's the others?
You got run the hell away.
He's
You've
gonna
got-
ready.
If you flip them over,
He's
as
going to
well,
ready,
you've
he's
got
in
charge.
combat, so...
Oh, I didn't think he was in combat. Oh, you said I could leave
yeah,
combat.
you can
Can
leave combat, so you could run back to, say, here, and you could block with some other model so he doesn't get combated this turn.
Right,
Or
so
you run away and you can just flamer
He's
if
gonna-
John chooses to charge him again.
he's gonna run to this way.
Because I believe you still get to Overwatch once you've retreated.
And then
I'll find out for you.
Thank you.
I want to move this guy away as well. He's gonna move to there.
Falling back.
What's the sniper doing?
He's gonna ready.
Mine.
So
is-
a model that falls back cannot react in the same
he's
turn.
got his back turned.
So if he runs away, he can't flame at the Genestealer if the Genestealer chooses to charge him again.
Right, I'm going to do some charges. He's going to charge this fellow at the front.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Your reaction?
Shoot him in the face or run away.
I think I'm gonna shoot him because there's nowhere for me to go.
Yeah, you got your back against the
Two
wall.
shots. Ironically, I'm not obscured.
Move the glass.
You're not obscure, but it's always a 6+ to hit. So,
Oh yeah.
but it means there's less
course.
chance. There's more chance of you being wounded.
I didn't even get 6 million.
Coming at you. Yes. 8.
Rah!
Now I'm gonna. I can't get within 1 inch of him though yet.
No, because you didn't declare him as a charged
Oh,
target.
that was stupid.
You
Okay,
should have
so
done them
there.
both. Yeah.
Yeah. Should have. Okay. I'm also gonna do. Do you know what this guy's gonna charge? Him. And him.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. What the hell?
Overwatch with a pair of them, Jace.
So 4.
Or run away, your choice.
4
What's the
dice.
distance? Give it a quick measure.
It's going to be. This is a long shot from me, I think. That's not so bad. 8.
An
But I only
8-inch
need to get
charge.
within 1 inch, don't I?
But I think you're on the 8 line. I don't think it's... stick it back on?
There's 8.
Yeah, so I think you're
There's
ever so
7.
slightly outside of the 8, so you'll need an 8-inch charge.
Okay. 8 inch charge.
I'm gonna stand and shoot with both of them.
Okay, so the first one is within 9, obviously, but the second one is slightly outside of 9, I think.
They're all on 6s, so I'm just gonna roll 3 dice, man.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. I keep doing that. Why?
That's one
Oh,
hit.
there's a hit.
You
So
need to
5 to
reroll
wound.
wonders.
Here he's dead.
Oh, it's a wound. He is flesh wounded. Oh no, that's his
No,
safe out. It's
that's my
Jason
safe.
rolled. So, come on, Jason.
Oh!
Genestealer taken out on Overwatch.
That's what you get.
That sucks. This GC is going to charge your sniper.
Oh,
He's gonna fall back.
good choice because you can't see him. So just like the normal shooting rules, if you can't see the model when it declares its charge move, you don't get to fire at it because you can't declare a shot.
Okay. Coming at you. 7. I
7.
don't think that's going to cut
I
it.
think it's about 5 inches up these new terrain
5 up.
pieces.
2 across. It's not going to get me within an inch. I'll
No.
use my dodgy Genestealer roll.
Oh, he's re-rolling it.
9.
9.
do
Oh,
it.
that gets him there.
5 up. Plenty.
They're coming up the goddamn walls.
Did you just kill my combat specialist?
Oh,
Yeah.
That was the dude that was there. Just to let you know.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Jason's 2-0 up on kills.
He's gonna ready. I feel like I should actually move down. I need to get. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving down.
I mean, Jason's completely ignoring the objective at this point.
Well, there's no point in me standing there and getting butchered.
That's a 6 inch. No,
The game lasts 5 rounds. That's all it lasts.
5 inch per floor.
Yes, 5 inches per floor on the new
Okay,
buildings.
right. He's gonna hop down 5 inches.
I really want to put the new
Break his
building next to
ankles.
the old type
Now,
and
there
see
is
how much
falling
taller.
damage.
There is. You can choose to. If you don't want to climb down, you can just leap off
And
to ignore the distance so you
additional
move
inch
further.
that way.
Is the leader coming out to play?
They've both reacted, haven't they?
Yeah.
So they can't do anything.
They can Overwatch again.
Can they fire in the shooty phase?
Yeah, they still get to fire. It's only when you run away that you don't get to do anything else.
These two are going to ready. Nade launcher's going to ready. Bossman's just going to loiter. Loitering. There we go. That's all my moves.
Oh,
I get two more.
Two more command points. So you get a command point at the start of every turn. You gain a command point anyway, and when your leader's alive, you gain a command point for having your leader alive.
Right. So now it goes to the shooting phase, right?
Shooting phase. You have initiative, Jay, so you choose one of your readied models to shoot first.
Well, this guy's in combat.
So might as well remove his ready token. He can't do diddly.
And the other one is this guy here.
Yep.
I don't think you can see anything.
We'll put a retreat marker next to him to show he can't fire this turn. Yeah, he killed his own target. What about this guy over here? Any chance?
No, I can't see him.
What about the guy next to him? Can he see him?
No, can't see anything there.
Oof.
I can see diddly squat except this genestealer right in front of me ripping this poor guy.
You don't want to fire at him because he's next to Dave, and you don't want to risk hitting Dave.
I don't care about Dave. No, so I don't think I can see anything.
Cool. So I'll do one of my ready ones.
Yep.
Do you want to know something?
They're
really
both planned
funny?
really well here.
This dude can. So this dude, he's going to fire at the guy on the very end.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But that's like long range, so single shot.
Long range. Is he obscured?
I'm going to say no.
No, I don't think he is.
So
Unless you count the Chimera, he's shooting out of
Or
his...
Basically, you choose a point to look through on his model. So you choose the top of his head in this case, and if you can see the whole of the enemy model from that, then that's fine.
I'm going to have you. 4 standard long range 5s. Hits with 6. Can I wound you though? Nope.
No.
I'm going to use a command point reroll.
Oh, you got
Why
lots
not?
of them.
Yeah,
It's a
wounds, yeah.
wound. So Northern Gun, no save mod. So Jason's
These are
got
actually
his 4
scions,
up
aren't they?
because they're
So-
scions. Oh, it's failed.
Oh, well,
See what happens.
I was going to try and reroll it.
You can do if you want to.
Command point spent.
Yeah. Okay.
Good choice. You'd have dead.
Yeah. I didn't do that retrospectively.
Yeah.
I was like, do I
Yeah,
reroll it?
I rolled instantly before. Your next dude.
Ready model.
I
Can't
got
shoot.
going. Should I just take this away? The ready one.
Leave it there because you know you can't fire him in the next step.
Alright.
I don't think my other ready model can see anyone unless I can shoot your flamer.
I might as well take this one away.
You can shoot the flamer if you can see him. You'll
Yeah,
get
I'm gonna have a shot
obscurement
with
because you're
flamer then.
firing through
Through
models
my
and such.
dodgy
But
jeans
hey,
there.
that's fine.
Okay, same again. Long range obscured, so 6s. No.
Nope.
Shall I? You can't use more than one command point.
You
reroll.
can't use the similar to
In the
40k.
same
You can't use
phase.
the same stratagem more than once in the same phase.
Okay, then that is. Oh no!
Grenade launcher. Can he see anyone?
Yep, I'm gonna go for him.
Why has Jason left loads of his people out in the middle of nowhere?
I'm gonna go for him.
This guy here, are we talking about?
Yeah, this one, yep.
Okay. Is he obscured?
I'm gonna say yes because this pipe here.
Ah,
in the way,
okie dokie. Yep.
So that will give him some obscure.
And long range as well.
I'll do a frag.
Yeah,
So
that'll be long range. It's
D6,
-2.
5.
5 shots, but it's only hitting on 6s because of the obscurement and the range.
6s. Oh.
Ah.
Reroll 1s because he's a sniper. I rolled a 1 again.
Sniping with a grenade launcher.
Well, you know, he knows how to. He knows how to judge the distance. So that's him done, and he's 5 as well. That's all my ready guys done. Standard shoots.
Yep.
If you've got anyone,
Any standard shooters, Jason?
well, he got shot at.
Yeah.
So I don't see why
Well,
he can't shoot
I
back.
think all 3 of these guys should be... Oh shit, I just moved the building.
Well, I can now.
Earthquake!
But at the down, yeah, the flamer can't. He's in combat.
Yep.
This
He
guy was
can.
already.
He can.
This guy can't.
He could shoot, obviously, the guy that
Yeah.
shot at him.
Oh, have they got the range there? They've only got 18-inch range, so double check it.
Oh, yes.
Because they're using their special hot shot las guns.
He's in range.
He's got a plasma pistol. What's that?
That's got 12-inch range.
He's out of range of that.
Oh, Jason's...
I was more worried about these genestealers running through
Yeah.
my lines here.
No, it's a complete lie. It's literally on the 18 for the
Excellent.
grenade
12
launcher.
one.
12, not going to be in range of anything, I don't think. The board is a strange size. It's 30 inches by 22 inches. I don't know where they came up with that. I think it's because it fits in the box.
This guy, yeah.
Yes.
This guy is going to fire at the guy that fired at him.
Yep.
So, yeah, purple head on the end.
Missed.
Missed.
Okay.
I
And the
rolled.
other dude by the pillars.
Oh, do I fire all mine? Dan, do you fire yours next?
I haven't actually got anybody else
Oh, right.
that can see anything.
He missed as well.
Similar choice. We've actually done some strategic manoeuvre.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're on to the fight phase. So Jason has initiative, so you can attack with any of your charging models.
Which would be 0.
You don't have any, but I'll remind you of one thing. You
can
could
do
use
the
a stratagem
2 CPs.
if you wanted to try and take out the Genestealer in close combat with you first, before he gets to hit you. I'm going to quickly
Is that one of
find
my
the
command
stratagem.
points?
I think
Let's
it might be
see.
2.
Yeah, that's what I'm just double checking how many it takes. Can't find the
I think
page.
the only one that you can trump is the
Okay,
move.
it does cost 2 command points to do,
So you
unfortunately.
didn't tell me that when I No, I'm joking.
No, I don't mind. Okay, so I'm gonna do him who charged over there first.
Alright.
3 attacks on the one guy. I could pile in, but I can't actually allocate any attacks to the flamer,
Nope.
even if I got within 1 inch,
No.
because I didn't intend to charge him. Anyway, 3s. It gives me 2 hits. Strength of 4. 3 used to wound. Gives me 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
No, there's a -1.
-1.
standard.
So you're on 5 pluses.
One save.
One
Save
save,
one.
so 1 wound. Has this guy already been wounded?
He is not.
No. And
No.
is he, just a second, is he attacking over terrain? I'd argue he might be. There is
Well,
a bit of terrain in
then I'll-
between them.
I'll do that.
Ah, you'll consolidate round, okie dokie. So, flesh wound.
God damn it.
John cannot seal the deal, as it were.
They're not rending claws, they're
That's what-
bending
That's what his
claws.
girlfriend says.
They just bend.
So, Jason, do you have any charges? The answer is no, I believe. So
No,
then
I've
John
left.
gets another charger
Good
up
face
there.
up the top. 3 hits,
3 hits.
of which 3 wound. None of them are any additional negative modifiers. Now this guy's
So this guy's a
t-shirt,
normal guardsman,
Yeah.
so he's on a 6+ now.
One saved.
So save 1.
So 2 wounds through, but he's already suffered a flesh wound.
I'm just going to roll 2 dice then.
Yeah, you need to do it one at a
dice.
time.
Plus 1. You're gone. Here comes a 5.
The sniper dies.
That's only the first model that's been taken
Yep.
out though, so
That's
that's not
third.
bad going. Technically, yes, it is the 3rd out. That's everything I've got.
Okay, so Jason, you get to attack back with your loyal guardsman sitting on the floor down here.
Missed.
Okay.
So now we're on to the morale phase. Has anyone lost over half their models or has half their models wounded
Not
and whatever?
half, and I have 0 flesh wounds on the board.
I've got 3 out of my 7 remaining guys.
With flesh wounds and 1 out.
And 1 out, so you are on half, I believe.
I am.
So let's just double check the wording, whether it says over half or not. Morale phase. If all models in the kill team currently have flesh wounds, are shaken, blah blah blah. Or otherwise, if more than half of the models in your kill team, so
you're
you've
just
got
on the
exactly half, you're still fine. So then we remove shaken tokens, there aren't any. So then we take nerve tests for any models that have a flesh wound.
There's a chance you can actually fail it this time.
Well, on 6s.
You're D6
Plus-
plus 1 for a dude within 2.
No, minus one for a dude within
Sorry,
2,
yeah,
plus
the other way
1
round.
for every dude that's been taken out of action or is shaken.
Right, so that's
So
one
this
dude
guy
then.
here, he's got a flesh
Flesh
wound.
wounds, so
Yep.
he has to roll.
He has to roll.
There's a guy within 1,
So
So
he
he's-
can't fail.
but there's a guy that's been taken out, so they
So
cancel
he's
each
got
other.
plus 1,
They
minus
can't
1, he can't fail.
Yeah.
He can't roll over his leadership.
The same
Uh,
as this one.
the flamer dude that still has one, he's alright.
Yeah, he's got a dude within.
And same
Oh,
with this
same
one.
with him. Oh, you've bodied up.
Yeah, buddying
Yes.
up. God, guardsman for the win. So Jason is
Well done.
fine.
That's good.
John
Right.
still hasn't lost enough for it to really
I've
be
lost 2,
worthwhile.
but I have no flesh wounds.
Yeah,
on the
no
board
flesh
at the
wounds.
moment.
Jason doesn't score flesh wounds. He just
No,
takes
he
out.
just-
Yeah.
He's cap.
Headshots all
Yeah,
the way.
he just double taps to make sure.
That's the end of turn 2.
Yeah.
Turn 2 done. Okay. Initiative for turn 3.
It's a 3 for me.
5 for me.
Yeah, Your
Okay.
initiative again. Your move. Creep.
Points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm on 3. I gain an additional 2.
2
Again,
for
just
you.
Another one.
There's another
5
one.
command points. I need to
John's.
find something to spend this stuff on.
There's one for you there. So Jason, just so you know, down here, so you can retreat out with your guy who's in combat with the Genestealer, and your flamer is now good to go again. So he can run away, and then the flamer can douse the Genestealer in Prometheum, maybe.
But won't he charge me before I do that?
Well, then you get to
Possibly.
douse him as he
Yeah.
charges
Oh,
you.
right.
Flamers are really good at that, because being charged is really bad in this, because it means you usually lose your shooting phase, but because flamers are so good on Overwatch, so you could use your flamer to protect your other guys by hiding them behind him.
So this guy gonna run away. He's gonna just run away to there.
Yep.
So he's moved 3 to there and then jumped over this thing.
Yep.
And takes one of these, right?
Yep, that's it. Show here's retreated.
And then this guy is. Am I doing all my movement now?
Yeah, you do all of your movement to start
So
with.
he's gonna move to there.
Yep, so you can shoot some of those guys over there.
He's gonna move to there. And he.
Genestealer in this blade of flame.
Actually, he's gonna move up a little bit so that his friend can come in next to him.
Body system is actually quite important.
Yeah. Yeah, the morale phase seems a bit finicky compared to the rest of it, but I think it's actually quite interesting how it works. It rewards having multiple models, but also it punishes having too many models because of the numbers taking out.
Something we've not really covered with. Your body system's cool unless I douse you with something with more than one shot.
Yeah.
So I can distribute hits.
Yeah, so say if you've got
people
a heavy
with
bolter, you can choose to fire 2 of its shots at one model and then 1 of its shots at another model within a couple of inches.
I think I've moved everything I have.
Okay, Jason is consolidating his force on one Genestealer.
That's very good.
And Genestealer is going to get in combat though.
Yeah, he's going to have to charge. I think he's going to charge. Oh, I'm going to do it again and get absolutely squished, just like my combat dude. I'm going to charge these 2.
Okay, so he's
Again,
going to charge against both of them, so they both
not
get to
learned
Overwatch
anything.
or run away, Jace, your choice.
No, Overwatch all the way,
Yeah,
man.
so
Not
4
learning
dice.
anything.
Give me another one.
Here we go again. Another Genestealer lost to stupidity.
Oh, it's
Oh.
a hit.
I wonder if I should re-roll one of these just for
1 in
options.
6
got
chance.
plenty.
I know.
You got plenty.
I got 3, but no, I'm not. I'm just gonna go with the
Okay,
1.
5's the window.
This is the better thing to reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
Oh,
not
it doesn't
again!
need it. So, 5 up, dodgy
Dodge.
save. Ah, use your make him reroll.
Can I do that?
No.
Coming at you. Yes.
Yeah, he's in there locking down both of his firers there.
Good. Okay, next move is going to be... Can I make 5 straight drop?
You could just do the
6.
straight drop. I'm going to quickly find the straight drop rules.
Okay, he's going to potentially charge him. It's 5 to the edge, then I intend to straight drop down and then carry on.
Because I
Normal
can't see him, I can't
ready.
stand and shoot.
Nope.
You can,
You can
run
run
away,
away.
though.
What do you need 5 to get to there, and then
5 to get to there, then I just flop down and then any additional movement.
He
from
can
there.
take damage from the straight drop. So
Potentially. I think I'm safe with a 5-inch drop.
we'll find out.
If
in
not,
the
then
time it
on the
takes
roll
me
of
to
a
find
1.
the section in the book.
If not, then on the roll of a 1, I believe I take a mortal wound.
Yeah, I think it's on a roll of
I'm
a
gonna
1.
run away.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 3-inch.
Here we go. There's 1 page of advanced rules. Falling, jumping down. A model standing somewhere it could fall from can choose to jump down from one level to another. When they do so, use the normal falling rules, but roll 1 fewer dice than you normally would. For example, if a model jumps down 5 inches, you do not have to roll a dice for them.
There we go then.
If they jump down 6 inches or over, you would roll 1 dice for them, and on a 1 they take a wound.
I'm
So
coming
basically,
at
it's
you.
for every 5 inches you fall, you roll a dice, and on a 1 you take a mortal wound.
So I need at least, what are we saying, 8-inch charge there. 5 to there, straight down.
Yeah, and I move 3
Oh,
away.
I need a 9-inch charge. 9-inch charge, here we come.
That's a 4.
I'll re-roll because I'm a dodgy Genestealer.
That's an 8.
Damn it. Well, I'll use some of the movement.
Ah, you roll 1 dice for every full 3 inches you fall, so 5 inches is an excellent height to jump off of.
I'll move some to get to there.
Oh, did he not make it?
No.
Oh.
Even with the re-roll. So that's him done. Rest of the movement, they're going to stay there and ready up. Just on the off chance they can see anyone. Yes, they can. You can see those 2. So they're both going to ready.
Could you use your command points to re-roll the re-roll?
No.
You can only ever re-roll a dice once. It's
Okay.
one of the kind of like the core
Yeah, come
rules.
on.
Yeah,
Is that it?
because there's multiple things that can give you re-rolls. It's
Grenade
to stop you
launcher's going to
getting silly.
move,
Yeah.
and he's also going to advance. It's an assault weapon, so I might as well.
So assault weapons you can move, and then you get an extra d6 when you advance to represent you running. But assault weapons you can fire after you've run, and you only get -1 extra to hit.
I'm going to go to there. Yeah, okay. They'll stay there. Boss man is going to shimmy up there. Laser boy. Laser boy's going to move to there. No, laser boy.
Your boy.
Laser boy's going to move up to the corner.
Ooh,
That's risky.
that is risky.
Well, this guy can't shoot, and neither can this guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's not risky at all.
Why is this guy retreating?
Because I retreated from
retreated
the...
from
Ah, okay.
He heard a rustling
Yeah,
upstairs.
So
It's like, oh my god, what's
bricked
that?
it.
some debris fell off, and it's like, I'm moving away from you. So, now we go to the shooty stuff, right?
Yep, so now we're on shooting
Can I spend the
phase.
2 command points now to remove these guys
To remove them.
from the fight? Like you were saying earlier about I could spend 2 to...
You can choose. You can spend 2 to attack
Oh,
first.
to go
in the
first,
fight
that's what it
phase.
was, yes. I might do that.
Well, that's
But
not
that's
this
in the
phase. So
fight
this is
phase,
the
shoot
ready
phase.
fire phase. So any of your
I
models
got,
that are ready.
I got nothing.
You and none.
that's
So all of John's ready models can basically fire now, as Jason has none.
I'm
John
actually
has.
going to spend 2 to fire him first.
Ooh, nasty. So one of the stratagems is
Laser beam
spend
at
2
your
command
face.
points, fire a model before it should fire, basically.
So it's within half. Not that it really matters. I'm still going to.
John's aiming to take out some of Jason's models to try and break his kill team, I think.
You're still obscured.
Yep.
But I'm within half range. I moved, but I'm a heavy specialist, so I don't take
Yeah,
negative
so
one.
he ignores the -1 for moving a heavy weapon.
God. Hits.
Oh, yeah, he needs the 5.
Now, I don't even know the weapon stats of mine laser.
I think it's a minor laser.
mini las
I think it's a mini las cannon. So strength 9.
Wounds.
So that's the wound. -3 to your save. So no
No
save.
D3 damage.
D3 damage, I
Does that
believe.
even matter? That doesn't really matter.
I
You
think
take
multiple damage has some effect, but I'm not sure what it
You
is.
take. If it does, then I will likely
Yeah.
reroll it.
I'm going to remind myself.
If it does,
Yep.
then I'm going to reroll
We'll
it,
come back to
and
it.
you'll take 3 potentially. If not, I'm just going to roll for a single damage
Oh,
now.
I thought this was already happened. Not doing
No. You're still right. This is against him, yeah.
Yeah.
You're dead either way.
Yep, doing multiple damage doesn't matter.
It doesn't give
For
me
instance-
any modifiers.
Oh no, here we go. If a model loses its last wound to an attack that has a damage characteristic of more than 1, the player whose model made the attack rolls a number of dice equal to the characteristic when making the injury roll.
Oh, really?
So a las cannon is much more likely
Wow.
to kill someone than a weapon that does less damage.
So it's not necessarily multiple hits, but multiple hard hitting.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's represent if you're doing multiple hits. So say you shoot 3 heavy bolter slugs. If the first slug knocks him to the floor, then the other slugs just miss because he's lying on the floor bleeding out already. But if you hit someone with a las cannon, it is going to burn a massive hole in them.
this ready dude firing at whoever the closest one is through there.
Sergeant.
Sergeant. Should be within. Oh no, I might not be within 12. I'm going to assume I'm within 12. Yes. Good assumption. Only one of them hits. Do I wound? No, I do
No.
not. However, I will use the one that I used potentially as a reroll, which I didn't need to.
Yep.
I'll use that to try and win you. Yes.
Okay, you got your save, Jace. 4 up.
Saved.
Damn you! Next ready, same again, I think. I'm not sure this guy's going to be within 12. No, I'm going to say no. Single shot, obscured, long, 6s. Nope. That's my ready, guys. Done.
So, Jason, you had initiative, so you're first non-readied shooter.
I don't think I have anything to shoot at.
Yeah, you are out of position, unfortunately. John is
Oh, actually,
getting
Well, I
around
shot at
you.
you, so you should be able to shoot at me.
What about
I
can
can also see the
those,
grenade launcher.
those 2 dudes over there see this guy?
No.
But they can see.
I'm going to fire at the grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he within 12? Because that's a plasma pistol.
Yes.
Very much so.
Would you like to overcharge now?
No.
Jason, now we know that multiple damage is more
Oh,
important.
stop hitting me! Ridiculous ranges.
So, 2s to wound.
Roll a 1, go on.
It's a 2. It's a wound.
Woo.
-3 to your save, John, so
No,
don't you
I
get
can
in
do
one.
nothing.
So it's a
Yeah,
wound roll. He's obscured, so you get -1 to it. You need a 5. Oh, he's out of there.
Sergeant catches a glimpse of movement.
Did you knock the body back like 6 inches?
Do I do the next one, or is it back
No,
in
so
the
now it's
action?
John's guy who's not on.
I haven't actually got anybody
Ready,
that can,
so back to you then.
he's fired.
This guy's going to shoot at him.
Yep. So 1 shot, I believe, because you're not going to be within 9. It's a hit.
Stop it!
4's to wound.
Stop
It's a
it!
wound. -2 from a hot shot las gun.
There's nothing I can do.
So the wound roll, you're obscured, so you need a 5/6 again.
Oh, what is going on?
Just gunning him down.
This happened to me last night, literally. I had the upper hand against the National Military Armed Force, and then he rolled lots of sixes and I lost. Alright, Aragorn. Wow, this changes things.
Okay,
I've
so
got a flamer left as well, but
he's got nothing he can really fire at, unfortunately.
no.
So
I would like to spend 2 to make them fight first.
yeah, so let's quickly find that and see what
It's your
exactly what it
initiative as well,
says.
isn't it?
Yeah.
You can choose one to fight first.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
thought
go
it was
choose
just the
both.
guys in combat.
Let's see what exactly it says. Decisive strike. Use this tactic at the start of the fight phase. Pick a model from your kill team that is eligible to fight and fight with it before any other models.
This guy.
Yes, non-flesh wound guy.
Good choice. Club him to death. It's a hit.
Oh, this is not
You
fair.
need a 5 to wound here, Jace.
I'm gonna
Would you like to
reroll it.
re-roll that?
Oh,
Oh, he's all in.
It's going to be a 6.
No.
Ah. Okay, John, are you dividing your attacks up
Yes,
between
I'm going to
them?
have 2 on Mr. Healthy and 1
Yep.
on Bert the Sickly.
Okay,
2 on the Healthy dude. Double hit.
double hit.
What
Looking
help?
for
1 on
threes
the
to
other
wound.
dude.
Oh, doing that, yeah. All
So
hits.
they've all hit. So Sickly Man is
Oh.
not wounded. I
You want to
could
command
re-roll
point it?
that. I could command. I'm going to roll for the other wound as well. So I get 1 wound on Healthy guy, and I'm
Let
going
him
to re-roll
resolve
it.
this.
I'm going to re-roll the wound on him as well.
Oh, so only one
Standard.
wound on healthy. So it's -1, so Jason's got a 5-up save.
Save.
Oh, he's fine. What are these
Just-
gene stealers? I thought they're kind of like knives for hands. They've got butter knives.
They went to a crazy Halloween store and picked up some genestealer.
Gene stealer claws TM.
These are just neophytes.
Child safe.
These are just neophytes in Halloween costumes to scare them out.
Okay, so have we done all
Damn
close
it.
combat on the table?
Yep.
So now let's hit that morale phase again.
Oh, this is gonna sting.
So, is anybody got more than half of their models in their kill team which are shaken, flesh wounded, or out of action?
I am.
I'm lucky. I'm on.
You've got more than half, have you,
I've got
Jace?
2 guys out and 3 guys on flesh wounds.
Out of your 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so you now need to make a morale roll. You roll 2d6. If the total is greater than the highest leadership in your kill team, then your kill team is broken.
Still
Once
got
it
your
becomes
sergeant.
broken, it is broken for the rest of the game.
Oh, you're fine.
You are fine. Sergeant's leadership is 7, I
He's holding
believe.
it, yeah. At least.
Okay, so you're fine. John doesn't need to roll. Then we remove all shaker markers. I don't think we've got any. And then we take nerve tests. Take a nerve test for each of your models that has a flesh wound, and for your other models if your kill team is broken. So, go through, Jason. Remember, you get +1 to the roll for every other friendly model that is shaken or is out of action. You've got no shakens.
This guy is within a buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, so
you-
and you get -1 for being a buddy. But how many models have you lost
2
now?
out.
So you get a total of +1 to this roll.
So fi-
You're fine.
5.
You've got to roll over 6.
This guy, unfortunately, is not within any 2 inches.
Not within
of
2
anyone.
inches of anyone.
And he's lost 2.
So if he gets a 5 or a 6, he's gone.
No.
No. And same with this one.
Same with that one.
Oh,
okay.
come on. And there's no other
Nicely
flesh
done.
wounds.
Yeah, the rest of them are fine.
Oh man, this sucks.
Next
Okay,
round.
we're moving into.
Has John got no flesh wounds? Jason
4.
just doesn't deal in flesh wounds, do you, Jason?
I deal in absolutes.
Can I actually have initiative this time?
Oh, Jason has a 3.
3.
Oh, re-roll it.
What is going on? 7.
7.
Oh, come on. We haven't got time for this. Jason's running out of battery.
6.
7.
7.
Ah.
Jason has initiative.
Damn you.
3rd turn in a row.
This is getting sticky for the
I
Steeler
don't
Colt.
really know what to do.
So just a bit of advice, because it's slightly challenging, I think, looking to see how to get your flamer into action down here. So you could run away with these 2 guys, or you could stay in combat, and then you have initiative, so you'd get to hit the genestealer before it hits one of your models, just because you're both already in combat. Or you could back these guys away, move your flamer guy up, so he's right next to the genestealer. So if the genestealer wants to move around him, it's going to cost him more movement, so he's more likely to charge the flamer. But I think your best bet might be to leave one of your guys in combat, retreat the other away, and then your flamer can move around and murderize this guy if he stays put, because
Yeah.
you've got initiative on them.
That's what I was thinking. If I stay with both of them, do they both get to fight first?
No, because you get to the stage where
swap.
you have initiative, so you choose one model to attack, then John chooses one model to attack, because neither of them have charged that phase.
Alright, okay. So I'm going to move. I'm going to do that.
Another option could be you could charge in your power sword wielding sergeant and hit him.
He's not within close enough.
Remember, you
it's
roll
a
2d6 instead. But I don't think that's the best option due to the fact that Power Sword's really good versus armoured things, but the Genestealers have their dodge save, so a Power Sword's no better than a Chainsword.
I still got to worry about this freaking thing as well.
So backing up is a good option for those, so he's got a further distance to come, and making sure you can see him from where he is. So if he's going to charge you, at the minute you can't see him, so if you move somewhere where you can see him, you get to at least fire Overwatch.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. He's going to go to there.
Nice.
And then this healthy guy is going to move away from the Genestealer.
Yep.
Does it have to be back towards my own board?
No, it has to be away from the
guy.
Genestealer. Remember, you don't get to fire any shots or anything later this turn.
No, but...
So we'll put a little retreat marker next to him.
And then this guy is going to go back to there.
Go back to there.
And then this guy is going to move to his dead body.
Jason has 2 turns left, and he's got to get on that objective.
This is turn 4.
Yeah.
Or kill everything of John's that's on the objective. But John's leader has been hiding there for the whole game. Let's quickly do command tokens. So
Another 2.
2 more command tokens for John, 2 for Jason.
There, that's all my movement.
How many turns is this? 6.
5 turns.
5 turns.
Here we go.
This is turn 4. Okay.
I mean, did you ready anyone, Jason?
No, I moved them all.
No. You obviously realise you need to move forwards.
Yes. And
You've got far better armour.
if I can kill one more of John's stuff, he's...
Start making me break.
Yeah.
So he's still in combat, isn't he?
Yep, he's in combat with that dude there. He's got his chest kind of like buried in his armpit at the minute.
I'm not going to do any charges from there, so I'm going to move. Where's my little doofer? Doesn't matter. I'll use that. 3 to there. Hop down. And then I'm going to squidge around
Oh, hide behind the wall.
there.
So this terrain is quite interesting. They've actually realised that line of sight blocking is really useful. So half the pieces you get in the terrain are about the height of a rhino. So a rhino could happily hide behind there, as can all infantry models. And the other half have the half windows, so you get cover at all of them. And they seem to have designed it to be a much more useful set of terrain than the previous city buildings, which were a really nice terrain in their own right. That guy runs away. So all of John's models are just hiding behind the truck.
And the building.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's my move.
So shooting.
Shooting. Jason, do you have any people on ready?
Nope.
John, do you have any people on ready?
I could technically, but leader's just standing again. Hey guys, how's
Jason, your shots for people who aren't on ready.
There's nothing to see.
Nothing to see at all. What about this guy? Can he see the Genestealer that's hiding? I wasn't
Nope.
sure if he could or not.
No, there's a wall there.
Okay, so we completely bypass the shooting phase. We go on to the close combat phase. Jason, you get to hit first.
I'm going to spend 2 CPs to jump.
Interrupt.
3 dice. Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh, what the hell? Spunk wants to reroll.
Oh no, wasted. We roll
Can I
on
wound?
3+.
Yes.
Jason, you need a 5 to save.
I'll
Would you
spend a
like to
reroll.
re-roll it? Oh,
Oh,
no! Still a flesh wound.
Just a sec. Oh no, I
Yeah.
got +1, so it went to 2.
Yeah,
You
still
know,
only
2
a flesh wound. I
What's
think when you
wrong
take your
with my
third flesh wound,
Genestealers?
you're automatically taken out.
Okay.
I can't pick that up. And there you go, that's my combat.
That's it.
Now you get to attack me, because I just jumped the gun.
Yep.
I beat you to
So you get -1 for each flesh
Yes.
wound you have, so you were hitting on 6s at that point.
Yeah. I was hoping for a...
So the flesh wounds, while it's good that you don't lose your guys, they do stack up. Okay, now we're straight to the morale phase. That was a pretty quick turn. Okay, Jason, so you are over half wounded, shaken, or taken out, so you need to make
Test
an
for
overall
broken.
leadership test. You're still okay. You have to roll higher than the leadership to fail it. And then you do the model by model basis again.
Okay, so he's got a buddy with him now.
He's got a buddy, so you've lost 2 models overall.
Yep.
So on a 6, this guy's taken out because
No.
you get +2 but -1 for having a buddy.
6 for him as well.
Yep.
No. And then this guy's taking 2 flesh wounds.
The
it's
number
just a
don't
trigger
matter,
point,
but it's
yeah.
still a thing, and he's got a buddy still. So he's
right.
fine as well.
Why won't you break? Round 5.
Round 5. Okay, I think initiative could be pretty important here.
John's got
6 for me. 6 for
me.
you. 6 for me.
6 for you. I quite like
for
the way.
me.
7. Stop it. 8
for me.
Double one.
I feel they introduced the roll 2 dice instead of the 1 dice to stop people rolling the same and having to repeatedly roll off. Okay, John has initiative.
Move phase. Well, he's going to stay there.
Yep, he's clawing away.
This is quite a pivotal turn.
I think actually going first here for John
It's actually
isn't
not good.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm actually quite glad I didn't
I
win
like
that.
the fact that the initiative isn't a choice when you win the die roll, it's
He
a force.
It's going to charge. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Hey, what's this guy?
The flamer.
I thought the flame was over there.
Now the flamer ran forwards.
Oh, I'm going to hate this.
Jason, 2 command points. John, 2 command points.
Flame on. He's going to charge. Who? Oh, shit.
I think you need to take
I'm gonna
models out
charge-
to try and... Well,
I'm
breaking
gonna
Jason
charge
at this point
these
isn't much
two.
use.
No, it doesn't really help.
The only thing that's
I'm gonna charge
important
these two.
is this objective.
What are you going to do? You can't see me, so you can't overwatch.
I'm going to double check to see if being broken at the end affects whether you can win the mission or
This
not.
guy can't do anything. He's stuck in combat.
Yep.
So the sergeant will move.
Yeah, okay. Fall back.
Go to there.
7 inches.
So it's 4 to get to there.
4?
Oh,
5
wait, I looked
minutes.
at it the wrong way around.
Jesus!
I was looking at it the wrong way.
Wow! 2,
3.
3. I got 4 inches additional from there, which is only going to get me to there.
You can still get to the guy you're charging.
Remember, I went to charge both.
Yep.
So I'll get to him.
Yeah,
oh
you
my
can
god, he's
pick
going
which one
further
you
and
move
further.
next to.
So
You
I
really
can-
are
I can
double teaming that
only-
single dude.
I can
Yeah.
only reach there.
Yep.
But I have got a piling move, and I
Yep.
declared a charge against both of these. So I'm gonna be doing that in the combat phase, for sure. Do some crazy manoeuvring. He's still there. Right, next to move. Oh my god. Okay, this is quite important. Oh shit. Ready, and ready.
Okay. I have no idea.
Your movement phase.
So this guy's going to leave combat.
He was charged this turn.
Oh yes, technically I've tied both of you
Oh,
up.
I'm going to see exactly what happens, whether it's...
That's exactly right.
Yep.
You can't do anything. Tied them 2 up.
Okay.
It's the only way you can keep a dude in combat.
Yeah, a model cannot fall back if an enemy model finished the charge moving within 1 inch of it in the same phase. He is stuck there. 2 genestealers have pinned him in the middle and are making sweet, sweet clawy noises at him.
With rubber claws.
Yep.
They've got the training claws.
Is there any bonuses for ganging up on people in combat?
You get to roll for both of your dudes and hit them multiple
it's
times.
It's not like +1. It's not. It's
can't add
close.
Remember, the only
Someone.
thing that affects the outcome of this game is holding this, so
It's close
ignore
to,
those
it's
things,
close to
I'd say.
Armageddon, but not quite.
I'd get running forwards and try and flamer. If you can get your flamer so it can see all of those, you can split
distribute
its
a lot.
shots and burn them all to death.
I
But
think
they
I'm
are
lucky.
all on ready fire, so they get to shoot first. Remember, if you want to move further, you can roll an extra d6.
Advance.
Okay, I'll do that.
1 inch command point if you want it.
No, that's fine. And he will...
This is the last turn of the game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might want to command point it.
Okay.
So command point, reroll for that.
Oh,
What?
And then he'll do the same.
3. That gets him. Just
not
pass.
close enough. It's all going to be on this flamer, I think. I think this flamer's got to kill all of John's...
I think I'm lucky
Defenders.
because he's got a friggin' wall in front of him.
This guy here.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
So he's going to have to do some walking round.
You can move through walls if you agree that you think the model can move through that wall. So do we think a guardsman could fit through those windows? I think an Eldar might be able
I would
to.
say no.
Certainly not with his backpack
I
on.
think a guardsman would definitely attempt to. and spend its turn.
But it is a flamer,
stuck.
so it can advance and still fire with no penalty.
I say, yeah, that's quite an important thing.
Yeah.
Let's go 1 to there,
So skips around.
and then
I think you're going to have to advance.
5 to there.
And
Do
then
the
hop
advance.
up on
Do
top
the
of here,
advance,
move
yeah,
over, flamer
you're
them all.
gonna have to.
Oh,
Oh. Can he see anyone from
I
up
think
there?
I got lucky.
I think you might be able to see the leader.
Oh shit! And did you say this guy can move again?
He can move, yeah, he can move this
move an
phase. He can
additional
even
3 inches,
charge
can't he?
this phase.
No, he's run away.
Yeah, he can even charge this phase. I'll see if I'm reading it wrong, but I felt that was a bit
I
strange.
hope you're reading it wrong.
So, a target cannot retreat if it has already made a move of any kind or attempted to charge in this phase. So basically, if you go second, you can't retreat.
Yes.
A model can retreat if it has already fired Overwatch in this phase. When a model retreats, it can be moved up to 3 inches by the controlling player. This move must end with the model further away from the charging models and more than 1 inch from any of enemy models, blah blah. A model that retreats cannot react
Who does that
later in the
belong
same
to?
round, so it can't retreat again and it can't Overwatch. That belongs to the Flamer dude.
Oh yes.
Cannot react later in the round and cannot shoot later in the battle round unless it can fly. So nothing there about not charging.
Does not falling back count as your action for the turn?
Does it count as falling back? I'm not sure. I'm going to see if it says something under moving.
Because he did fall back.
He did
And
fall back.
I thought that just meant.
Well, let's carry on.
Anyways,
anyway.
yes, carry on.
Because he's not charging.
It's going to the shoot phase. Shoot phase. I kind of cock block myself there as well. Can you see him? Because if you can, I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah, I can see your head in that
Okay.
little thing at the back of
So
your
he's
head.
going to just get his gun
And poke over the top.
and just shoot. He's going to rattle off 2 shots.
So that would make more sense. If it counts as falling back, it doesn't actually state it counts as falling back, but it does say place a fallback.
Well, he
token
did. I
next to it.
charged him this turn.
No, but that's called retreating.
Oh.
Whereas falling back is moving out of combat when you're
Oh.
already in combat. But models that have fallen back
shots.
can't advance or charge, but they can move.
Single hit. I'm actually going to... Oh, I should really re-roll the wound, because I'm not very good at wounding.
What's this you're shooting?
This is my dude. He's just heard him clank up there.
Nice.
Clank, clank, and he's like, oh shit, guys,
Gun him down!
guys. 1 hit. Oh my god.
Well, it's the last turn. What else are you going to use? You got 2.
Well, I could use the thing to reroll
Shoot
to
first.
wound.
Yeah.
Oh.
Reroll the to wound. Or reroll the killing Jason's model
Yeah,
dice. That's the more important one.
I got to roll to wound you then. Fails.
Ah!
This is not good. That's gone.
Okay, over to Jason.
I got no ready.
No
dice.
ready fire, so more ready fires for John.
Nobody else can see anybody else.
So then your normal shooting.
Nobody can see anybody else.
That's flaming.
Okay, so you need to kill this leader here, Jace, because then you'll both have 2 within, and you will win because you have lower points than John by 1.
Reroll
That's
that.
4 shots.
4 shots, so it's strength 4, wounding on 3s here. 3 wounds.
I got 2. I wonder if I should reroll.
You might want to re-roll the killing
Yeah,
him
yeah, yeah.
dice.
3 t-shirt saves.
Oh! 2 saved.
Has he got a 6+ or do they have a 5+? So I shall
check
fall
that
it.
for me. I think it might be a
Genestealer, Cult
6+.
Leader, Tau Empire, we don't want them. Termagants, not them.
Oh,
Genestealer, Cult 2, is he a hybrid? Is he an Acolyte hybrid or
no,
a Neophyte
it's a
hybrid?
Neophyte.
Neophyte hybrid, 5+.
Shut up! So I can re-roll. Oh, I need to re-roll it. I'm going to re-roll a save.
No, you cannot because you've
Oh,
already
I've re-rolled
used a re-roll in this
Oh,
phase.
so 1 gets through. So even if all 3 got through,
Okay, he's
still
behind
only
cover,
re-roll 1.
Jason.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna re-roll
you can
it.
re-roll that dice. 4 is not enough because you're obscured. Flesh wound,
And I'm also flesh wounded.
and you're
it
yeah.
doesn't matter, though, does it?
That doesn't matter for that roll, no.
You're just pulling the trigger, mate. You don't need to aim.
Oh, oh, that was close.
Holy shit!
I don't think I got anything else to
No, I think that's probably John's victory. But let's
Combat,
see
combat,
how
combat!
it
I want
goes.
to eat your face. I want to eat your face. Ah!
You got initiative.
Did I? Oh yeah, I did.
You did for once.
Well, the charger hits you twice, wounds you twice,
2 wounds,
-1.
so 5 up saves. Oh,
Dead. Oh no.
no, no, only
See
1
what happens?
dice.
It's +2,
He's dead.
8.
Ah, eaten.
There's
Genestealers
nothing
feast
left.
on him.
You are dead.
So that's all combat's done. Let's quickly see how morale works out at the end. So firstly, Jason, you've lost half.
3, yeah. I've lost 3 guys, and I got 2 guys with.
So make your leadership. Oh, failure! So you have now been broken, which gives you basically -1 on all of your shooting and
Which
close
doesn't
combats
matter,
for the
it's
rest
in
of the
the
game.
game.
But the game's done. John, let's see if you're broken.
I'm still not. Oh no, because I've got.
Because you're flesh wounded. Are you over half?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. No point rolling to see if models are shaken or not.
I'm going to roll anyways. There we go. It's fine.
Okay, game over.
Yes!
This is the objective. So each of them have got. John has 3 models within kind of like an inch of the objective because we said the whole vehicle was the objective. Jason only has 2. So John wins because it's similar to 40k. The more models you have, the better.
Well done, man.
But
That
if, John,
was so
if Jason
close.
had killed the sergeant, because Jason's army is only 76 points and John's is 77, John gains the advantage. Jason gains the advantage on those little swingy things. So there is an advantage to not using up all of your points.
Well, if this makes it through to the final edit of the video and I've won the game, which I'm pretty sure it won't. So, oh well.
I think he's running out of battery.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It ended on turn 5.
So, does anyone know what time we started that? Or we can just look
Yeah,
at the
it's
video.
a 1 hour and 10 minute video. So
I think for our first game,
That's not bad at
recording
all.
it, having to look up a load of rules, you guys not knowing what you were doing,
Hey,
I think that
man,
was pretty
easy,
fast.
Easy. I knew exactly what.
that was pretty cool. It worked thematically. I really like that.
It was also interesting because I felt like I was under pressure. These genestealers pushed in
I
so
thought you were going to
quickly.
get mullered early on, but the fact that
My
you
rubber
kind of like
claws didn't
combinations of rolling back, the fact you got 4 up armor actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It kind of like held up and
And I was really lucky that I killed this one on the Overwatch.
yeah.
Because I think if that one got through, that would have been curtains.
Yeah.
I mean, this one managed to get through and just run around you constantly.
Gently stroking you.
I think you did a really good job of buddying up though because the morale checks, if you'd have failed some of them, you'd have been in real trouble if you'd have shaken. Because shaker models do nothing for the entire turn. They just stand still where they are, do nothing until they get to the next
I
one.
thought from the beginning, before we even started, that I wanted to buddy up like on the flanks like that because I wasn't sure which one was going to be the objective. And then I thought if John charges one, I have an opportunity to do something with the other guy.
Yeah.
But there was obviously a couple of things I learned. Obviously, you can double charge people. I didn't realise you could do that. Which obviously makes sense.
It's all about
close
declaring your
enough.
targets because you don't get to fight people unless you declare them as targets. But you do get to be Overwatch from both. But if you're out of line of sight when you declare a charge, that's real advantage to you.
It's a pity you don't get any bonuses for having multiple guys in combat with the same dude clubbing them.
Yeah, you do get to just club them multiple times though. So
Well, you don't really because I mean I'll go first, then you kill one of the guys, and then I won't have another attack back anyway.
I think if it worked like that though, it would make it really hard for assault armies to attack armies that just buddied up continually. If there was a big bonus.
Well, I suppose it depends on what they really want out of this game.
Yeah.
I mean, is it a short-range pew-pew game, or is it a run around, rip each other
I think
apart?
it's more a short-range pew-pew game. However, they're penalised shooting. So
Yeah, there are so many modifiers to hit. They really want you to use lots of terrain, so there is really bad lines. Otherwise, I think shooting Tau in particular. I mean, a Tau fire warrior costs I think 7 points and has a 2-shot 30-inch range 5 strength gun. They're going to win a lot of games if it was just pure shooting.
Do they
Well, I
still
don't-
get the?
I don't actually mind
for the
that.
greater good.
I think they get something similar. I can't remember exactly what they get. I have a rulebook on my lap.
I don't actually mind that
Interesting.
there's so many modifiers to the shooting.
No, I like the modifiers. I think it makes all the little things you do more important. Makes your positioning really important.
And I thought this game came down to the wire. You know,
It did.
if I could have rolled more than a 1 on any of my advances,
Advances,
Yeah,
the one.
that's it.
I rolled 3 1s in a row on advances.
Tau do still get for the greater good, so they get to Overwatch with more than one model. They get to
So
Overwatch
that's
a model
really
that
good
are
on
close
the
by.
body up system.
Yeah, really good.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Tau fire warrior. So just have a line.
Yeah.
Essentially, and everyone shoots until it's dead.
Can I have a battle suit with the big one?
No, that's your kind. If you ever get into this game, Lauro, that's going to be a faction for you.
Tau.
Yeah, there's space fishermen, but they're very manga-esque.
Yeah, very manga-esque.
Very good.
Well, there we go. That is our first play of Kill Team. And
I've just remembered something.
There's mostly a pivotal and key.
We didn't use the Astra Militarum orders bit.
Oh,
I mean, you can tell Jason didn't read his section when he checked his rule book, but something you just said reminded me orders.
So what can he benefit
So,
from?
just for future players who wish to use Astra Militarum orders,
Or Imperial Guard.
voice of command, once per battle round, if your leader is on the battlefield and isn't shaken, they can issue an order to any other member of the kill team at the start of the shooting phase. Pick an order, choose the friendly model, and then they get it. So they can re-roll ones for their ordered model in the shooting phase to hit, re-roll ones to wound until the end of the phase. They can shoot even if they advanced in the previous phase, that's pretty useful. Can shoot even if they fell back in the
that would have
movement
been
phase.
Pivotal.
Yeah.
That would have helped.
They can make an advance move as if it were the movement phase, so you get to move an additional d6. Or they can fix bayonets. The order model immediately fights as if it were the fight phase. So that's pretty handy.
Yeah. The one that you can move an extra one would be
Yeah,
really
that'd have been really
useful.
good. So that could have swung the game. So we did do that a bit wrong. We always forget one rule.
we did play a basic version.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
the first
that's it.
place.
I'm sure I've got
But
plenty
that
of...
makes the guard a bit more interesting, I think. I guess
Yeah.
that's quite a lot of tools.
That's
I think
good.
they're more game swingy than normal guard orders are. Some of those are quite game
Well,
changing.
on this level,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
massively...
Yeah, very much. Goes to show taking out the
Massively
leader is
fun.
very... I mean, neither of your leaders were taken out, so
No.
you've got double command points all game.
Yes.
But John hid his one.
Think
quite
how
well.
much... How
That's
big
the
an
only
advantage it would have been taking out the opposition leader earlier on. Think how many command points they would have lost.
My leader at least killed a grenade launcher, shot him in the face
He
with a
didn't even
plasma
look. He
pistol.
didn't even look.
Yeah,
he just
just
pointed his
back.
gun, pulled the trigger, and then he went.
I love the fact that this guy thought he was hunkering down there,
Yeah.
so las gun to the face.
Flame to the face. He's got a scar now. I'm gonna have to paint that on him. A flame, a bit of a burn. But he's not the leader. He's not the real leader.
Alright.
Anyway, I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I really enjoyed that, and I wasn't even fully playing.
Fully, you weren't playing at all.
Yeah.
Funny enough, neither were we.
Yeah.
So the next thing we've got on our agenda, we're going to be starting a kill team campaign, which is kind of going to be you two versus each other, and I'm going to be GMing the campaign, and I'm going to be controlling any kind of like third-party elements that may or may not be part in some of the more narrative missions we're going to be doing.
Like Godzilla or Doctor
Yeah,
Who.
Godzilla,
Doctor Who.
or maybe a random AdMech servitor who's in the way or something like that.
Cool. Well, that was good, man. Thanks for bringing it around.
And I like the fact that it's a small game that I think will easily finish a mission in an hour. I reckon in an afternoon we can do 3 parts of the campaign. So actually
That would be
that will
good.
get a
That'd be
story
nice.
going a bit
Yeah,
better, I
yeah,
think,
yeah.
which will be really good.
Unless one of us gets
Maybe not.
wiped out in the first.
Yeah.
Because
It's not really a wipe-out scenario. It will just put you at disadvantage as you go forwards.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon with another one.